up, people? The dreamer in the building. Second game for the World Cup 2026. Sunday the what? What's the date today? Sunday the 14th. The game is done between Japan and the Netherlands. That game was crazy. That game was moving. That game was fire. Damn, man. It was a good game to watch. Right from the beginning to the end. The Netherlands, good job. Japan, I was underrating Japan, but they did something well, something good. I wasn't expecting that from Japan, because the Netherlands got some good players in that. Got some Van Dijk, the Liverpool defender, crazy guy, scored from the almost the middle of the field, right from the right corner all the way in. That was pretty cool. So it was a fun game to watch. Speedy, very fast. People were moving left, right, and center. Very fast. No slowing down. That was crazy. So Japan and the Netherlands, congratulations, congrats. That was a good game, entertaining, tactical, detailed, good to watch. Yeah, had some good moments. So let's see what went down with the game, right? For those 90 minutes. There you go. It was 2-2, Japan 2, the Netherlands 2. They drew the game. I was rooting for the Netherlands. My son was rooting for Japan. So we were fighting left, right, and center. Like crazy. All right. First goal on the 51st minute by Van Dijk, the Liverpool guy. That was pretty cool. And then within 6 minutes, it was equalized by Kei Nakamura at the 57th minute. The Japan guy, right? On the 64th minute, C. Somerville got the leading goal. The Netherlands 2, Japan 1. But on the 89th minute, that was actually an extra 6 minute. That's when this happened. D. Kamada scored an equalizer on the 89th minute. Actually, the game was over. They were playing on an extra 6 minute. That's when the guy scored a beautiful equalizer. So they ended up 2-2. Netherlands 2, Japan 2, right? So let's see what happened. The Netherlands had 11 shots, right? 7 shots on target. Japan had 8 shots in total. 3 shots on target. Ball possession for Netherlands was 60%. Hey, I don't agree, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it. I think it was supposed to be around maybe 55 to 45. For the Japanese guys, they had a possession of 40%. It's not bad. They had, for Netherlands, 516 passes against 342 for Japan. Pass accuracy, 89%. Japan had, actually 89% was for Netherlands. That's pass accuracy. And then the pass accuracy for Japan was 88%. So the Netherlands had 7 fouls. Japan had 7 fouls as well. The Netherlands had 3 yellow cards. Japan, good job. You had none. That's discipline right there. Nobody had a red card. 0 red cards for Netherlands. 0 red cards for Japan. The offsides. 1 offside for Netherlands. 0 offside for Japan. 5 corners for the Netherlands. And 4 corners for Japan. So basically it was a nice game, well controlled, well balanced, and they ended up drawing 2 Japan, 2 goals for Japan, 2 goals for the Netherlands. But these 2 teams, they'll go far. The way they were playing looks like they have an idea what they're doing and also where they're headed to. So whoever they're meeting, they're going to get next round, you better be prepared. It's not a walkover. Whoever the Netherlands is going to meet, that guy got to be well equipped, well prepared, ready to go. The same applies to Japan. These are not the teams that you play with. So far, World Cup 2026 is getting interesting, is getting entertaining, and also is getting tougher. As days go by, the tournament is getting crazier, tougher. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. So the game is done. We are looking forward to watching the Ivory Coast versus Ecuador that is happening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in Philadelphia Stadium. So hopefully Ivory Coast is gonna defeat Ecuador. I'm rooting for Ivory Coast. I got a good friend of mine, my co-worker, who is from Ecuador, is rooting for Ecuador, and is live at the field. He's gonna be watching the game live. He told me he's gonna send me some videos, so I didn't manage to go to the field to watch the game live. I'll be watching this game at my house with my sons. Hopefully the Ivory Coast win, and my prediction is Ivory Coast 2, Ecuador 1. Ivory Coast 2, Ecuador 1. So I see you on the next highlights. Remember to subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. The dreamer is in the building. Ole, 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 ole. See ya.